What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Welcome to Texas Podcast. Thank you for all the day ones, all the new subscribers, all the likes, all the comments, all the feedbacks. Thank you so much, man. Well, I see this guy is in my comments. I understand now. I understand why he's on that team. Clear as day. No wonder he rocks with that team. I'm going to call him Duck Lips. What do all those pictures have similarity? Look at all those pictures right there. Now it makes sense. Now I understand. You were a boy and you enjoyed it. And you rocking with them. I understand now. I totally do. I totally understand where you're coming from now. It makes sense to me now. It totally does. I'm questioning myself why somebody from Alabama rocks with them people. Oh, and then you tell me I don't know you. You're right. I don't know you. I just know you from what I've seen. You call me obsessive. All right. But the more I look into it, you say, "Oh, I've been in prison." Well, we all know what happens to them white boys in prison. And then I look at your profile pic with them duck lips. Come on, man. You don't think Big Ox? What do you think Big Ox is going to do to you? Just look at your profile pic. Is that the pose you do in the mirror every morning? Now I understand. I understand why you rock with Mark. I totally understand now. It makes sense. It makes sense. I'm still, I was asking myself, man, why would a white dude from Alabama call me an obsessive? Because I'm trying to help his people out. He don't want his people to be helped. He's part of the problem. He enjoys the shit. Look at them duck lips. I gotta question any man that does any kind of gestures like that. That's just not manly. Just look at the guys over here. The only other one I see puckering up like that is Red. Red up here in the left top corner. Now I understand. Because I was breaking my head. I'm like, man, this white dude's from Alabama. And you getting mad because I'm speaking them up for your people. Now I understand. You're right. I don't know you. I don't know you. I just know you from what I've seen and the way you carry yourself. If you've been to prison and you know how they do your people, you've been to prison and you know how they do your people, and you're aligning yourself, that's just a fucking coward. The white boys from Texas don't want you over here, man. I'm pretty sure any stomped down white dude from Texas will sign that, will stamp that, man. Because you've been to prison, you firsthand experienced it, witnessed it, because you're not special. You're not special. From those duck lips, you would have been like Eddie, the pick of the litter. The pick of the litter. And that's sad. You're right. I don't know you, but the more I talk, the more you talk, I get to know you. You're right. I don't. You've been to prison in Alabama, so you know what you go through. All these, I'm like, and now that you tell me that you've been in prison in Alabama, just makes it even fucking worse, man. You're aligning yourself, and you only align yourself with people that you believe in their beliefs. So with them duck lips, I can assume you enjoy the position of being a boy because you're not special. Big Ox and plenty of more would have been shooting that boo game. You don't look like nobody that's gonna push no blade in. You look like a schizophrenic junkie that get turned out easily. And you want to call me obsessive because I'm helping your people out. I'm helping out the human being. Maybe that you don't care, man, you know? But I look at you, I'm looking at your picture right here with them duck lips. What I see is a coward. But what Big Ox sees with them duck lips, and many more of them dudes, you know what they want to do to you, if not already. And those are the ones that get turned out, man. Those are the ones that are going through withdrawals and they want a quick fix and they get a Big Ox up in them. What makes you special? What makes you special that you're the only one that didn't go through any of this? Look at all these guys. Every single one of them dudes up there got their cheeks tooken. So what makes you so special? I don't see that instinct in your eyes. You know, when people are about that life, or even been to the military and seen some shit, they got that they got that look. You know, people that seen shit, you can see it in their eyes. Eyes don't lie. Eyes don't lie, man. I think so too, man. I think he got that Stockholm syndrome. That's the only thing I can think about. But you got to ask yourself, man, what kind of man poses for the camera that way? Then if he poses for the camera that way, then I can see them hips sticking out. I can see him sticking his hips out and doing them duck lips for old Big Ox. Is this the way you like it, Ox? You know, these characters, they want to speak up on me, call me obsessive, because I want to get to the truth. You call me obsessive because I want to help you out. Apparently, you don't care, man, of what happens to your people. You don't care what happens to your people. I do, man. Even through your people might not like my people, I still see your people as human beings. And you're right. Everybody goes through it. All the races. But for some reason, y'all go through it the most. Y'all get the blues more than any other race. And I'm pretty sure that's in every state. Unless it's like an Omaha, Wyoming, somewhere where it's, y'all are the majority. And even then, I don't think y'all even run any kind of programs. Maybe in California. Maybe. But that's sad, man. That's sad. That you can sit there and call another man obsessive because he wants to get to the truth. I would call it resilience. Finding the truth. Obsessed is wishing Mark the worst. Y'all get mad because I cut up my videos. Everybody does an hour video or an hour real tunes, real life stories. Cam Capone, DJ Vad, No Jumper. They do an hour video or maybe a 2-hour video. And then out of those videos, they do segments, clips, 10, 15, 20, 30-minute clips of that documentary, of that interview. I'm not doing nothing different than nobody else does. Where do you think I picked the shit up from? All I'm learning as I go, everybody does it. But these dudes get mad because they want the YouTube bag. They want to be a part of something that can blow them up. But on this, it's going to blow them down. They ain't going nowhere. You see, once all this said and done, I can take a break. When everything calms down, I can come back. But until then, I'm going to continue. Anybody that fucks with me, I guess you're just going to join the target, man. I guess you're just going to give me more content. I guess I split it up between you, Mark, whoever else wants to get into it. But you, Grimson, you're easy pickings. You're right. I don't want to know you. So far, what I know, you're no good. All you can call me is obsessive. I give you that. I give you that. You're not like these other cowards that go with the allegations. That's all they got. Those allegations don't, and you know the system. You got your other channel that you produce content on. We know which one it is, but it's not that crazy. Everybody that feels some type of way is mad because they want to team up and get the YouTube bag money. But you know what? I'd rather fuck up the bag. I'd rather fuck up the bag than team up with a bunch of cocksuckers. If dropping the bag, I'm happy with that. Because like I said, even if I was to get a bag, I probably won't be here too much longer to enjoy it. So y'all can keep y'all's bag. Whatever bag it is after the truth comes out, whatever it is. Y'all can get y'all's bag. But I'm not going to sell my soul, my integrity, my values, my morals, on what I believe is right for a few pennies. Even a bag, I won't do it. I'm content in life. I'm content. Yes, who don't want more? Everybody wants more. Everybody wants a fucking Lambo. Everybody wants to take Dubai vacations. Hey, that would be nice. Hey, it'd be nice. But I'm not going to do everything I have to make that dream possible. If it happens, it happens. I'm not doing this to be known. I don't want to be a content creator. This is not my type of field. This shit's fake. Illusions, deception, deceit, fraud. I can just keep on going and going. It's all fucking fake and fugazi. Smoke and mirrors. It's like David Blaine. It's like I can't stand that type of shit. Everybody tries to portray like they live in a fucking $1 million house, driving exotic cars. But in reality, they live in a motherfucking shack. You look at the value of the property, it ain't worth shit. But that's YouTube. That's YouTube. Yeah, there is, man. Like enjoying time with your family, man. You know, building your kids up to be something that you weren't in life. You know, investing in them, investing your time, telling them you love them, giving your kids that encouragement, that confidence that some of us at a fucking old age are still trying to get. So it has to start somewhere, man. You know, these are everybody tries to judge me right now because all they know is that I'm Brazilian and I want to get the shit over with, man, at any cost. At the same time, I'm being as much respectful as I can to the victim. I reached out to the dude. That's it. All I can do is reach out again. That's it. Good morning. I can't. Everybody forgets. Nobody gets mad at the person with the fake narrative, the fake Mendenhals, the fake Betty the cook, all the fake stuff just to control the narrative of Mark. So I'm trying to get to the truth, and I'm the bad guy. That's how fucked up this YouTuber's world. They try to make it that you're wrong, but everybody was watching to know if Mark. People were. That's what I don't fucking understand, man. People were paying $50 to join a panel to express their opinion on if Mark did it or not. People were paying just to express their opinion. Well, I don't think Mark did it because so and so. I think Mark did it so and so. So now that we're gonna get there, oh man, you're obsessive. It's you're being obsessive. I guess in your eyes, I guess you would see it obsessive. I don't see it. Obsession to me is like, you know, I'm stalking them, man. I'm everywhere they're at. I'm thinking about them 24/7. I don't think about y'all cucksuckers until I read y'all's comments and then I just reply to them. After I do the live or my video, y'all are like a cigarette butt. It gets flicked out onto the street and it gets forgotten. I've learned how to keep my composure and not let y'all instigate or try to get a reaction out of me. I'll just block your ass real quick. Get the fuck out of here, kick rocks. I control the narrative, not you. I control my household. It is. And people don't like it, man. And the only reason I see it is because they see the potential. Shit, look at that guy. That guy made $400 on them panels. He literally made more money on those panels than he probably did the live. And that was hardcore cash. I don't know. He's some white guy from Alabama that's been to prison and has witnessed and experienced what the black man does to the white man. And he's calling me obsessive. He's saying that what I'm doing, I shouldn't be doing it. And I ask myself, the only reason why this guy would not want me to defend his people, maybe because he enjoys it, or maybe he's one of them his ancestors, and maybe that he feels like, oh man, we got that's the only way they can repay us. I'm still trying to figure out why somebody that's white, that's been to Alabama prison, has witnessed it, or probably even experienced it. Why would you speak up against somebody that's trying to help your people out? Because the majority, if you look at the screen, the majority of the victims are white. So what makes him special? What makes him special that he wouldn't get the same treatment? He don't look like no stomped down white boy. He don't look like no Snake. You know, Snake had that look in his face. Snake had that look. Snake talking, you know, Snake would deer you open, man. I don't know Snake, but from what I seen from Snake on TV, Snake was about that. You can see it on how he carried himself, the look in his eyes. He wasn't doing no motherfucking duck lips like this character. I can just imagine this guy doing them duck lips and pushing them hips out. Just like another pee-pee. You sure this ain't Itty? Let me find out this is Itty. Cause Itty, you know how Itty was real comfortable in his place. He knew his role. And it seems like this guy knows his role. I'm just questioning myself, man. Because if I went to prison and I see my people being oppressed, I'm speaking up for it, man. I'm not going to be getting mad and calling somebody obsessive because they want to help get to the truth of what one character was doing. Shit, I witnessed it. I went through it. But some people were believing it. You got duck lips right here. I can just imagine what a big ox would do to this dude. Just look at him. Y'all look at Big Ox. That dude's a menace. Man, would y'all want to run into that dude, man? I'm pretty sure they don't call him Big Ox for no reason. I'm pretty sure the dude's a pretty big dude. Duck lips don't look like he's going to push that blade. Duck lips is going to push them hips out. You see him puckers. He ain't going to push no blade. You can see he's pushing out them lips and pushing out them hips. These dudes, man, these characters. Y'all make it so easy, man. I don't even watch y'all's videos, man. But I just clicked on it because somebody sent me the link and I clicked on it and I just happened to fast forward and it was on your part. I didn't listen to nothing else except your part. I don't care. Because listening from you, duck lips. I wonder what Big Ox would do to you. If not already, another Big Ox. Because what I want to know is what makes you special. And of all the people, what makes you special? Sweetie! That's why the more you add to the list, the more I'm going to knock them down. I'm going to chop them down. Y'all make it too easy. Y'all make it too easy. I tell y'all, man, go sit yourself down with somebody that's a lot smarter than you. Maybe you can educate yourself from them. You know, stop being so proudful and learn how to be a follower. Ain't nothing wrong with being a follower at one time, man. All the monks, all the Tibet monks have to be followers before they're actually true leaders. You know what I mean? Everybody has to be a follower before you're confident in yourself to realize that, hey, I have enough knowledge to go on my own. Like God, you know what I mean? He had enough knowledge and wisdom to say, you know what? I can go by myself and spread the word. But we have to surround ourselves with people that are a lot smarter and a lot wiser, man. Put that pride to the side. Because if you're the smartest guy in the room, everybody below you, I don't even want to talk about them. Because you're not smart from it, my boy. No way near. I think my son that's 7 has more more analytic skills and more comprehension skills than you. I got an 8-year-old kid over here, bro. An 8-year-old. You know how that feels, man, to be putting that 8-year-old sticker on your bumper? I never had that privilege, man. I was never able to fucking take a bumper sticker to my parents. Not even for a B honor roll. Not because I was stupid, but maybe because I didn't apply myself to it. I was too busy trying to be the class clown, trying to be liked by my peers. But now I get to see my rewards. You know what I mean? And so far, I'm happy with them. We can only keep on going up from here. Exactly. You have to surround yourself with people that are going to make you better, man. It's just the way life is. If you yourself with people that are just going to agree, and yes, man, yes, man. He doesn't want equals. He's too intimidated by having, you know, kings are kings. Even kings at the time of kings were still able to sit with another king. Nowadays, these guys are so insecure of themselves that they would rather make you an enemy than a friend. And that's sad. That if you're a pure ignorance and pure pride, pure pride. Sometimes you got to put your pride to the side, man. Especially when you fucked up. When you fucked up, you own up to it and you move on. You apologize to the people you affect and you move on. As long as the people that you affected are amended, fuck everybody else. And that was my thing with Mark, right? I've always wanted that cocksucker to get back reunited with his family. You know, I've never said other, but people call me obsessive. I want this dude locked up and key thrown away. Nah, like I said, I might have to owe this guy an apology, right? Nobody sees it. Nobody sees it that way. No, nobody sees it that way. Everybody sees it half empty. It can be half full. Mark can be innocent. I can be apologizing to Mark, but nobody wants to know. Everybody say, "Oh, you're being too obsessive." Okay, pay attention. See at school. Everybody wanted to know the truth, and when I hear comments from characters like Grim or Grimson that proudly carries the name of his state, like he loves his state, but he don't love the people that are in his state. I got Dallas, Texas tatted all over my body. I love my city. I love my state. Not only do I love Dallas, I love Texas as a whole. It's where I'm from, Texas. I'm proud. So somebody that carries the name of their city or state as their profile, I would assume they would speak up for their people, especially if you've been to prison and you experienced this, and you know what goes on. That's sad, man. I thought you were just some ordinary white dude from Alabama making content. But now I know that you went to prison. It just doesn't, it makes sense. I understand now. I understand. I don't agree with you. You might still be suffering from that Stockholm syndrome. I don't know. Seek therapy. Seek help. If that is the situation, seek help, man. Seek some counseling. Reach out to the foundations out there, man. You can be a speaker. Tell your story. Duck lips. Nah, I mean, there isn't, bro. We all know that shit. You know what I mean? We all know. But these guys want to keep on doing it for content. They want to keep on doing it for content. They don't want to be doing the exposing. It's all about content. They want to get the bag. I know they can get a bag. Shit, look at Fleece. Fleece is getting a bag. Fleece is getting a bag. Fleece over there flying, doing skits with Drewski, Desi Banks. He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing. But not Marky Mark. Not Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That ain't happening. We let one get by, which was Fleece. We can't let more on. One's good enough. Let him corner the market. We don't need any more. We got plenty. And they're in the right place. In Alabama prison. They need to stay in prison. The same ones in Texas, they need to stay in prison. All these characters need to stay in prison. You heard Ward and Wise. They shouldn't have let Mark out. They shouldn't have let Mark out. And that's from a warden that's probably seen 10 times worse or shit than what Mark has done. Because Mark wasn't the only one. And those weren't the only victims. Why? Because I'm pretty sure every month or every week, a new chain will roll in. Just like every other month or every other time when the inmate leaves, there has to be a chain coming in. So it's sad, you know, because I was questioning myself, man. I'm like, man, why would this white dude rock with? I don't care if he believes on how I believe, or I'm not asking for his support. I'm not asking for his support. I'm not asking him to join my team. I'm not asking you to be cheerleading over here with me. No, far from it. I don't need weak people that flip-flop. And apparently I know why you flip-flop. Look at them duck lips. I don't know, man. You know, I don't know this guy, but from what he's portraying himself and what I'm picking up off him, look at the mannerisms, look at the pose. No man, especially any man that's been to prison, that knows the ramifications of doing those type of poses anywhere, and especially in prison, you're not supposed to, like, I don't know, man. It just doesn't look right doing those poses and then putting them on camera. Yeah, it's almost like a hips. It's almost like a hips. You know, instead of speaking up for what happened to him, he's going to stay over there, and as long as he's getting fed, because look, just look at the face, look at his eyes. Just look at his eyes. And what did Hip say? What did Young Blood say? Them young non-violent drug offenders are the first ones. Hip says they're waiting for them at the receptionist, at reception, waiting for them with their fix. Here you go. We got you. What else you need? Here you go. Go get your due. Because when you right, I'm going to get my due. So if we know the Alabama prison culture, what makes him special? I want to know what makes him special. We'll be back, y'all. Oh, okay.